communication skills. And what he did, Sam, so he started connecting with experts, started reading books, started taking tips, attending workshops, and he collected a set of tips and strategies which he decided to work on, improve his communication skills. So, what are the tips he had and which he started working on? First one is listening skills, active listening skills. Listening is a very important part of communication. In our eager to talk, we sometimes forget to listen. And in the listening process, we get a lot of information, lot of ideas. So it's better to listen carefully, listen actively to what the other person is saying. Speech. Today, we are in a different world. People wanted communication should be simple, clear, concise. So it has to be relevant and also short. Non-verbal communication. That is also very important because people communicate a lot through non-verbal gestures. So impact of words is less. More impact is your pitch, your voice, your tone, your accent, and above all, a major part which affects or influences effective communication is your body language. The way you sit, the way you talk, the way you move your hands, the way you make gestures. Everything is a part of your non-verbal communication. Ask open-ended questions. So when you are communicating, questioning is a part of your communication. So remember the 5 W's and 1 H. What, where, when, why, whom, and how. Always remember these 5 W's and 1 H and use them for effective communication, asking questions. Paraphrase and confirm understanding. See, in the listening part, well, as a recipient, you might be getting messages. So what you have to do is you have to cross-check, you have to verify. So probably you can paraphrase what you have heard or listened so that the other person is able to reconfirm that, yes, this is what I wanted to communicate. So paraphrasing is a very important tool for effective communication. Empathy and emotional intelligence. IQ and EQ. What is empathy? See, sympathy we all know, right? So somebody is a poor man and he is asking for food. You give him some food or money. That is sympathy. Empathy is putting yourself in the other person's shoe and then trying to understand why is he communicating like that. When we are all dealing with real-time human people, right? They also have feelings, emotions, likes, dislikes, beliefs, value systems. They have strengths, they have weaknesses. So we have to understand we are dealing with people and we have to have empathy and emotional intelligence. But in the process, we should not lose that we have to be assertive also. What is assertive? Is you want to say yes, please say yes. You want to say no, you can say no. But it should be in a polite and diplomatic way. You don't give up a position, but also communicate in a polite and diplomatic way, in a professional way. Show appreciation and encouragement. See, the thing is, people love to be recognized. People love to be appreciated. People love to be praised. So when you do that, the bonding happens and communication is also effective. So remember, RAP, recognition, appreciation, and praise. Constructive feedback. The thing is, when you look at the different components of communication, first one is there is a sender and there is a receiver. Now there is a message and there is a channel through which the message is delivered. There is a context. But above all, there is one thing called feedback. Feedback ensures the message is properly sent and properly received. So when you are giving a feedback, ensure it is constructive. You can you can have criticism on the actions, but don't criticize the person. Criticize the actions and rectify them if possible through constructive feedback. Avoiding assumptions. We all assume something, right? It's very common. And but there is a problem with assumptions. The moment you assume something, that means that you have taken a position without any data, logical reasoning, isn't it? So when there is lack of data and there is no reasoning involved, and we take a decision or probably believe something, that means that we're getting into a bigger problem. So ensure that there is data, there is logical reasoning, analysis before you take a position on any issue. Tailor communication to the audience. Communication is very important when you're dealing with people. At the same time, remember, the audience is not homogeneous. It is heterogeneous. There will be age factor, gender factor, race factor, so many other factors, right? So ensure that the communication is tailored as per the audience. So where are they? Why are they? Who are they? What they want and how they can be reached out. So these are the things you need to apply. As I said earlier, the 5 W's and 1 H will play a big role in tailoring your communication as per the needs of the audience. Be aware of cultural diversity. Today we work in a global environment. Many nationalities from different countries are working together and they have their own beliefs and value systems, likes, dislikes. So we have to respect that. So respect and be aware of cultural diversity. What is accepted in one culture may not be accepted in another culture. So I respect both. Leverage different communication channels. Channels today are many for communicating. In earlier days, we used to have letters, faxes, and probably telephone calls. Now, with the coming in of the digital world, there are a large number of communication channels which are available and people are using it. So understand them, use them, practice, and use it as it is required. Managing expectations. They are needs of the audience. They are needs of people. Understand, people have needs. People have expectations. So keep it in mind when communicating. Avoid jargon. Just because we are comfortable with certain technology or certain words doesn't mean the other person will be able to understand. So when you use a jargon and we assume that the other person is aware of that word or what is a phrase, if he is not aware, the communication is not effective. So I avoid unnecessary jargon. Consider the appropriate tone. Communication. In communication, the role of tone and tenor is very important. It has to be polite and professional. It cannot be sort of rough and tough. So you have to understand people love to be respected. So use the appropriate tone. Storytelling for stronger connections. Storytelling is an art. Sometimes having an effective story empowers the communication. But again, the story should be relevant and positive and should be highly relevant to the subject which is being discussed. Practice assertiveness. Yes. What is assertiveness? I say yes, then I want to say yes. I say no, then I want to say no, but in a polite and diplomatic way. Be open to feedback. As I give feedback, I should also be recipient. When people are giving me feedback, I don't take it personally. I take it for the issues involved. Adapt and learn from failures. Failures are going to be part of life. Success are also going to be part of life. So every failure is a stepping stone for success. Public speaking skills are very important today. So as you grow up in the organization, You'll have teams to address, you'll have issues to be discussed. So public speaking skills are also important. So, and through his persistence and dedication and following on these tips and strategies, Sam became more confident and very proficient in his communication skills. And there was good teamwork, there was change, and his relationships with his co-workers and other members of the team improved. He was able to communicate effectively, and he was able to share his thoughts, ideas, and his way of working changed. He became an effective communicator. And when he was given a major project, he utilized all the skills, solved all the problems, and was very, very effective. And he proved as a great performer. And the project was a great success. So remember, weaknesses have to be identified, then they have to be eliminated or managed. Increase your strengths. And the way Sam became a successful professional, became an excellent communicator, is the moral that power of dedication is very important, and effective communication is very important for professional success. Sam is now a well-respected leader. He also shares his experiences and lessons with others, and people now respect him. Feel inspired by Sam's motivational journey. You can also embark on your own path to success by focusing on effective communication skills. Implement these tips and strategies to overcome your communication problems and unlock your full potential in any professional setting. Thank you.